Hi guys, so today is my second month of starting my Zepbound. So I have the 5 milligram pen here and I'm very excited to go up a dose. So we're gonna see, I'm gonna do the back of my arm tonight because I wanna try all the injection sites that I can. We did Anthony's earlier and he got the back of the arm. So we'll see.
Pain-free.
We'll see how the side effects go. He's gonna do it for me, so.
Yeah, I am.
All right, so you're gonna take this.
Okay.
And then wipe it like on the back of my arm.
I'm thinking right here is a good spot.
Okay.
Yeah. Open this baby up.
Yeah, so then you open it, just pull it off, pull it out, yep. And then put it on, but, okay, put it on, but you gotta twist the back. So see how it says it's locked?
Mm-hmm.
Twist it to unlocked.
Okay.
Okay, and then you're gonna maybe just like hold my skin. Like pinch but not too hard, you know what I mean?
Like this.
Yeah, and then you're gonna pop it in and you're gonna let it, it's gonna click and then click again. But I'll tell you when to take it off.
Okay, ready?
No.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I didn't do it yet, I'm just kidding.
Oh, keep holding it. Okay. Did it go in?
Yeah, when you're bleeding.
Thanks, honey. Oh! Just kidding.
I truly hate you.
I almost peed.
Good one. Let's go.
Thanks. Week 5 down. So it is Wednesday afternoon. I have not even been on the 5 milligrams for 24 hours yet, and I feel amazing. I went home to eat a burger for lunch, like this big, and just some cheese and some seasoning, and I could barely get it down. And I love that. I haven't had this feeling since like my first week or two on the 2.5 milligrams. So I feel like I was ready to go up with my dosage. So I'm very excited to experience, what it's like this week with my food. My food noise has been, I've been struggling the past 2 weeks. So yeah, no side effects. I have no headache. I'm not tired, nothing. I'm a little nauseous, but it's not like, oh my God, I'm gonna like puke. It's just manageable. So far so good. So we're all settled into bed. It's like 8:30. Today was a rough day. I started out pretty well, but after lunch, I kind of just hit a wall. I got so incredibly tired. So now we're just cuddled up in bed or watching golf. We have the cat. I don't know where the other one is, but yeah, it's just, I'm ready for sleep. Speaking of sleep, I'm not a gatekeeping girl. So if anybody is like me, I am ridiculously hot when I sleep. So last year I ended up going to my dermatologist because I got a really bad rash under my armpit because I was sweating so much. So they gave me a steroid, and then I bought cooling sheets and a cooling blanket, and now we have a cooling fan. This cooling blanket, it's from Ice Blankets. I cannot tell you how amazing this blanket is. I rave about it on all my socials. It's like a silky feel, and it's kind of weighted, but it's not like super heavy. The coolness of this blanket, sometimes Anthony and I fight about it.
We fight over it.
Why don't I just get another one? I have no idea. But we fight about this blanket all the time when we're downstairs on the couch. But he sleeps with his hot ass comforter and I sleep with my nice cooling blanket. So I'll link this for you guys if you're anything like me, because I know on my other socials, so many of the girls are like, I'm a hot sleeper. So I'm trying to just share my little tips and tricks for a good night's sleep, especially on my GLP-1. So yeah, that's pretty much it tonight. We had a nice dinner, a nice little snack, and we're ready for bed. We're old. So I feel like a common misconception on GLP is that once you're taking it and you're eating well, that you can never eat what you used to like again, and that's just not the case. I feel like 80-20 has always been the magical rule, and I did great 80% of the time this week, and I'm gonna show you guys my 20. So we got small cakes. It's a cupcakery in Mooresville because we went out to dinner tonight. So Anthony got the lemon drop and I got the pink cheesecake, and I'm really excited to do a little taste test. But to incorporate my goodness, I did get Fairlife vanilla for my milk to have with this. Look at how big their cupcakes are compared to the size of my face. Yeah.
Oh God. It's good.
Yes, it's so good. Their cakes are so fluffy and their icing isn't like overly sweet. I think they're like a national company.
Like a chain.
Yeah. But they're like individually owned, I think, each store. Can I try yours?
Sure.
That was a bad.
I always pick the good ones.
That's very comparable to nothing bundt cake.
Oh, really? I love nothing bundt cake.
No, you're gonna love that.
Which one's better?
I'm gonna go with this one because it has chunks of cheesecake in it. Okay, so I figured since I'm having quite a rough week with being a little bit tired and not feeling that great, I didn't do too much vlogging, but I figured I could take this opportunity to go over and answer some of the questions that you guys send. A lot of you wanted me to talk more about side effects, and I want to go a little bit in depth with that tonight, and hopefully I can give you guys some accurate information. So one thing I will say about side effects is it is not a one size fits all under this umbrella of side effects. It's kind of particular to each individual. So I have seen comments where there are people that have very bad acid reflux and heartburn, and I have not had any of that. My only two symptoms seems to be the headache and nausea. So when I take my injection, I take it at nighttime, I will have a headache for about 24 hours after, as well as the nausea. And when I say headache, I don't mean like a migraine. I mean like kind of like a sinus or an allergy headache or like a head cold headache where it kind of just like hurts like right around here. And that's about it. As far as the nausea, I feel like I can counteract the nausea with more electrolytes in my water. So I'll usually have 2 of my element salt packets throughout the day after my injection, and that seems to help when I am feeling a little bit nauseous and I have that headache. As far as the constipation goes, I did suffer with that very badly. My first week, I was getting really nervous and like anxious about it, but since I take Belly Welly every single day, I go regularly, so I do not have one worry about my bowel movements or anything like that while taking the GLP-1. Since I went up to the 5 milligrams this past week, I have been more particular with tracking how I feel at each shot location. So in my PEP app, I will go and I'll log my shot. I'll put how it felt. So this past week was a 0 for the back of my left arm. So I put 0 for the pain. And then in the note section, you can write what symptoms you experienced, which days you felt it. So I usually feel it, like I said, for about 24, not really 48 hours. I would say between like 24 and 36 hours is when I have like that little bit of a headache and a little bit of nausea. So I'll log that in. The only time I did not is in my thigh. But if I didn't have a way to track it, I wouldn't really know. I feel like using that and figuring out which location works best for me is going to help my long game with these injections. My goal is to not feel bad at all while I'm on them. So if I can say, okay, well, my right arm, it hurt, but I didn't have any side effects, then I'm going to take it in my right arm for the rest of my life if I have to. So that's why I like using one location where you can put, you know, what you felt, how you felt during that time, even for the week if you want to. So I didn't really feel all that great the end of the week because I stopped taking my allergy medicine because I have a doctor's appointment this week. So I have a headache, but I don't think that it's GLP related. So I didn't even log that that's how I felt because I'm fairly certain that it's my allergies. I also feel like taking measurements, photos, and weighing yourself is the best way to track your progress while you're doing any type of weight loss. So yes, I do weigh myself every single week, but I also take progress pictures once a month. So I wear the same outfit. I'll wear the same outfit that I put my first pictures against my wall over here, and then I'll log them in my app. I like feeling more organized than disorganized. So if I can keep my whole weight loss in one area that I don't have to use anything else for, tracking calories. If you're big in tracking calories, you might take a protein drink and not think that that's 200 calories, but it is. So everything that you take into your body or anything that you do, you can connect your Apple Watch to it. It'll track your workouts. Like everything is in one spot. And for somebody that's like me, I'm a type A personality, it's just seeming like it's seamless. So I love that. A lot of people are asking how I feel. Would I recommend people to do it or not to do it? And here's all I can say about that. So if you got it approved through your insurance and you can afford to pay out of pocket if you have a copay, personally, I would rather try something for 30 days than wonder what if for the rest of my life. So you might take it and on the 2.5, which is the starter dose, and think, man, this just does not seem worth it to me. I'm having the worst side effects. Nothing that I'm doing that everybody says I should be doing is helping. Then you might have your answer right then and there. But for me, I can't live with what ifs. So I wanted to try it. My doctor actually filled it for me 2 years ago, and I never did it because I was scared poopless. I did not want to do it. I was like, everything that I'm hearing, I'm just nervous. I don't. And honestly, looking back, if I would have just done it and stuck with it, I probably would not feel where I am now. But everything happens for a reason. I feel now I'm in a place where I can share my story openly and honestly, and I don't have anything to hide. I have no shame. I'll tell you, if I'm having constipation issues or if I'm having breakouts or anything like that, I will tell you everything. So I'm just glad that I took the leap to do it now at this point in my life. So that's just my opinion on stuff. You guys can make whatever choice is best for you. I just want you to be happy and healthy, and that's all that matters. Don't listen to one person and make that choice. Just do what you think is right for yourself. I will show you guys some of my screenshots of my PEP app so you can see what it looks like. And if it's something that you want to try, I have a referral code in my description. You can try it free for 3 days. Try it out, see if it's something that you want to do. If you want to do it, you can get $10 off your yearly subscription. So you really don't have anything to lose by trying it. Again, I'm all about trying things, and if it doesn't work for me, it doesn't work for me. I'm very excited to weigh in on Tuesday. I feel like I had a great week. I'm a little lethargic this week. I haven't been sleeping good, but we'll see how it goes. Good morning. It is Tuesday, my favorite / non-favorite day of the week, depending on which part. So in the morning, I weigh myself, and then in the afternoon, I do my shot. So I love it, but I hate it. I don't care so much about the scale. It's little wins that I've been noticing, and it might not mean a lot to some people, but to me, it means I'm making progress. When I get out of the shower, my favorite towel, when I wrap it around, it's covering my whole body now instead of having a gap at my thighs. And I know that seems kind of weird, but it's just little things like that that's making me happy. So let's get to it. Let's see what we're at today. I started last week at 217. Okay, we went down again. That is so exciting. I think it's good to see because I did show you guys that you could eat treats that you want to. We had the small cupcakery, and you don't have to be so restrictive where you're still miserable. So I'm excited. I did not work out at all this week. I didn't feel good with my allergies and all of that. So I still made some progress. So I'm really excited. Let's go for next week.